Good afternoon. This is your 15-minute full body mobility session. All you need for this is a mat and a little bit of space. I'm started in the seated position, just sitting on my heels, right? Just to give my ankles a little bit of stretch. You can be seated in whatever position is comfortable for you. And we're starting from the top, working our way down. So let's start with the neck. We're gonna drop the chin to the chest. And we're rolling the head clockwise, maybe 3 or 4 times. Just nice and slow. In the same direction. Trying to keep the torso still. This is an excellent session to do in the mornings. I'm doing one more time, and then I'm changing directions. Or you can also do this in the evening. Switch just to wind down. I mean, you can do it whenever you want. It definitely should be something we're doing multiple times a week. Every day is quite ambitious, as is most things other than food and social media. We can definitely do that every day, right? Relax. Let's let the head dangle for a moment. All right, lift the chest. Now we're gonna let the hands fall to the side, apologies for the motorcycle. You're gonna bring the hands, palms facing forward, and lift, extend the shoulders. Okay, so we're gonna lift up. I'm trying not to lift my chest. Okay, and if you're seated, if you're in a seated position with the legs crossed, for example, just do the same thing, palms up and extend. Lift, palms down, bring them back. Lift again. Palms down, down. So everything comes up. Palms and arms lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now we're going to switch directions. Palms down as we lift up. Switch. Bring the hands down to the floor. Lift and switch. Do 2 more. Last one. And relax. Okay, hands can just relax. Now, actually, no, let's all come to a kneeling position. This will be easier for that because you need a little bit of thoracic mobility for this. Okay. First and foremost, let the arms dangle. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, then take them forward and lower. Then take them back, up, forward, lower. So I'm almost creating a square with my shoulders. This looks funny on camera. Let's do one more time in that direction. Back, up, forward, down. Now I'm going to lift up, back, down, forward. 3, 2, I feel like I'm doing the robot. 1. Relax, shake out a little bit. And now let's do shoulder circles. Backward and forward. Outstanding. Thoracic spine. Take your chest. I'll go on the side for you so you can see. I'm trying to take my ribs around in a circle. So if I'm here, I'm taking my chest forward and then to the side, curving my back, and then bringing it forward. Okay, let's go. 5 circles, 4 circles, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Oh, what you know about that? Oh, suck it now. Hey, relax. This is a mobility session. 2, 1. Relax. Come to all fours. Tuck the toes. And then their hands are under the shoulders. Bring them back a little closer to your knees. So the gap between the thigh, the knee, and the wrist is a little smaller. All right? Now we're going to push the hips back, stretch the toes out, bounce a little bit, and we're going to come forward and give the wrist a little bit of stretch. Go back, bounce, forward. 2 bounces, bounce, bounce, 3. Bounce, bounce, 4. 1 more, bounce, bounce, relax. Take the hands, turn the fingers out. Same thing. Bounce, bounce, forward. Bounce, bounce. So this is good for ankle mobility. We'll need that we'll need that a little later on when we start squatting. Wrist mobility is just something good to practice. I know a lot of people get pain. Do one more time in their wrist when they do push-ups or a lot of floor work. Now take the fingers, turn them in, and we're gonna do the same thing 5 times. So just being on the hands, warming up the wrist in multiple directions, stretching the wrist out, all those things help. One more. And relax, okay? You can come to, if you're having a mat, if you're on a mat, come to the top of your mat, take the feet back. We're gonna come into a plank, but we're not here for long, I promise you. And we're gonna drop the hips to the floor, squeezing the glutes hard, keeping the toes tucked, okay? Now pull the shoulders away from the face, and then we're gonna come down to the floor. Are you laying down with me? Marvelous. Okay. Lift the knees and thighs off the floor and push up. Drop the hips again. Stretch, pull the shoulders away, knees down to the floor, bring everything down to the floor. We'll do that one more time. Lift the knees, push up, come down to the floor. Fantastic. From here, we're gonna push into a downward dog. So lift everything off the floor and then send the hips up and back. Oh, there we go. From here, you can bend the knees. I'm trying to push my chest towards my thighs. I'm extending through my hands and my shoulders, my fingertips, right? And I want to feel a stretch right here underneath the armpit. So the lats, a little bit of upper chest as well. Keep the knees bent for now and just keep pushing the chest forward towards the thighs. Now you're going to roll forward into a plank. So come forward in the push-up position and then go back. 4. Again. 3. Come forward right away. 2. 1. Hold in the plank. Bring the knees down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Come back into child's pose. Okay, fun time. Puppy pose. Where your hands are right now, bring the fingers to the floor and I lift my palm off the floor. Okay? You got that? Now lift the chest a little bit, take the knees a little wider apart, and now I'm going to drop my chest as close as I can to the floor. I'm lifting my head a little bit, so I'm leading with my chin, and I'm almost trying to get my chest to touch the floor. You might be able to do it. Maybe. I cannot. Okay? Go for it. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Hips forward. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Come forward. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come all the way down to your stomach. I'm gonna do another video on shoulder mobility because it's really important, but for now, we won't use any blocks. All we're doing is we're reaching out straight in front of us. Palms are down, and I'm pushing my hands into the floor as hard as I can. The lower body, you can have a slight engagement of the glutes. I'm not really too concerned about it. But what I'm looking for is I'm looking to brace my abs hard. I'm trying to curl my lower back under, so I'm almost trying to bring my belly button away from the floor, okay? I'm imagining that I'm doing a handstand. I want my body perfectly straight. I'm just using the floor as support, right? Palms down. Push your hands to the floor. We're gonna push down as hard as you can for 10 seconds. Ready? Abs on. Extend through the shoulder blades. So you see my hands are back. I wanna extend my shoulders forward as far as possible. Push down. 10, 9, keep pushing. 8, keep pushing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Now lift both hands up as high as you can and hold for 10 seconds. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze the glutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push down, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Last one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift up. 1, 10, 9. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. That probably wasn't anywhere near as stressful for you because you have excellent, healthy shoulders. I do not. They're getting there though. I'm working on them. All right? Come up. Now sit down on your butt and face me. This is my favorite part by far. I love hips, even though I got tight ones. Feet on the floor, flat. A nice distance apart. Now you're gonna let your knees fall to this side. Pick a side. Keep them at 90-90, and let's go the other way. Windshield wipe. We're gonna do this 10 times. That's 2. Go. 3, 4. Keep your hands behind you on the floor. 5. Lift the chest. 6. Some of you know where we're going. 7. Internal, external rotation. 8, 9, 10. Hold here. Now, if you can, maybe lift one hand or 2 hands and do the same thing. If you're lifting one hand, we're gonna do 10 more. Go. 1. I'm lifting one hand. 2, 3. Or I'm lifting both hands. 4, 5, 6. Keep the chest up. 7, 8. Internal, external hip rotation. 9. The chef's kiss. 10. Let's finish the other way. Go here and hold. Now, we're going to do some more internal, external rotation. If you're on a mat or something, if you have something softer, it'd be great to do it on that so you're not thinking about your joints at all. We're going to do internal and external lifts. So look, right now my right leg is forward. I'm going to drive my right knee into the floor, and I'm going to try and lift my right foot off the floor. We're going to do for 3 seconds. Okay, you ready? So I'm trying to lift this foot. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Did your foot move? Could you get off the floor? Could you get off the floor? Because I could not. Let's do it again. Ready? Go. 3, 2, 1. If you need to, you can come down onto an elbow and do the same thing. You can also push into your knee here to help. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Harder than you thought. Let's do the back foot. Now I'm driving this knee in. This is internal rotation. Driving this knee in, lifting this foot. Option 1, lean back on the elbow. Lift. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Option 2 on the hand. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Option 3, no hands. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Go the other way. You could just do these for 10 minutes. You could do this for 10 minutes and your hips will love you for it. Front foot, 3 seconds. Ready? Lift. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Again. 3, 2, 1, 2. Again. 3, 2, 1, 3. Now, to be fair, I don't know anyone who can get the foot up. I think I know 1 or 2 people who might be able to move in an inch, but that's it. Back leg. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Again. 3, 2, 1. Stop. If you're feeling a pinch up here, you can lower down into the elbow. But this is good. These muscles are weak. Okay, often our internal, external rotators, okay, they're a little bit weak, especially in this position, okay, in the shortened position, all right? So you can't just come here and do this. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring them back to the front. We're going to do hip lift-offs, okay? Watch me. You're going to let the knees fall to this side, and I'm trying to lift my hips off the floor without using my hands. So I'm driving through my right hip, squeezing my glutes, and I'm sitting down. Let's do 3 more. Go. 3, 2, If you can't by yourself, use your hand and help yourself lift up. One more. One. Switch sides. Ready? Lift. 3. 2. Let me get on the mat. Lift. 1. Relax. Those are beautiful. You can also do them like this. Look. You can swivel over, lift, change. Swivel, lift, exchange. You got to point the toe so you can roll over the shin. And then you stand up. Being able to stand up without using your hands, very important, okay? It's correlated to longevity. Not how long you live, but how long you live healthy, right? So if you can, once a day at least, get up off the floor without using your hands and maybe go in alternate directions, okay? All right, come here, stand up, shake the legs out a little bit. So we got the upper body a little bit mobile, right? We got the shoulders mobilized a little bit, the hips. Now we're gonna squat. Yogi squat, plenty of options. Look, if you have books or a low step that you need to sit on, go for it. We're gonna stay in this squat for 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes. I'll go 45 degrees for you. Look, option 1, the further your feet away, the easier it'll be to sit down and keep the chest up. The closer the feet are together, the more difficult it is to keep the chest up. All right? If you are struggling and if you feel yourself falling backwards, right, then you can do one leg at a time. Look at my ankle. And I can work on, here I'll do it this way so you can see the view. And I'm working on pushing my knee forward and stretching out the ankle, okay? So this is 90 degrees, this is standard. We want to be able to close this angle as much as possible. We still got 90 seconds left. If you're squatting, keep squatting. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to work on this ankle mobility. And ideally, we'd love to get to a place where we can squat 10, 15, 20 minutes a day. Actually, you have my word. I'm gonna squat for 10 minutes tonight, okay? And as you get more comfortable, you'll be able to be more upright, right? Be able to text here, just chill here, relax. It'd be great if we could. But tight ankles, tight hips would all be reasons why you wouldn't be able to sit in the squat. So you can sit on something to assist you. You can grab something in front of you to assist, or quite frankly, you might need to start here, right? You might need to start just like this, and that is okay. And then as you get more comfortable, the squat will get lower and lower and lower. You can turn the feet out a little more if you need to, okay? But I'm trying to get to a point, I would love to be able to squat like with my feet super close. But see, in here like this, I'm really falling backwards, okay? So I'm like really having to lean forward or else I'll fall back, right? So maybe I'll start squatting like this and I'll just sit on the stools, I'll sit on the blocks, and then as I get more comfortable, I'll be able to lift. But for now, I gotta be a little wider, okay? 3, 2, 1. Slowly, stand up. Give the hips a little bit of love. They might be talking to you a bit. Shake the legs out. That's your 15, maybe 16, 17 minute full body mobility. Follow along. Look out for other videos focusing on upper body mobility and lower body as well. We'll do a full video on squatting, full video on shoulder mobility, full video on hips as well. See y'all next time, peeps.